Hi guys, it's Liam from Link's Book Reviews, and today I'm going to discuss the book The Night of Elisa by Sousa. Before we start, I have to disclaim something, and that is that I am not an impartial reader for this book. In addition to blogging and writing, I also proofread books for authors, and this book is a book that has been proofread by me. And if you look in the credits, which I'll do now, you can see that my name is in here, book proofed by Sleem, nixbookreviews.com. So instead of doing a review, which implies a sort of objectivity, I will just do like a book promotion. You can see it as whatever you like. Just know that I am not in my official book reviewer capacity with my book reviewer hat and everything, okay? The first thing you should know about The Night of Elisa is that it's extremely pretty. This is the illustrated edition, and I definitely recommend getting the illustrated edition because the inside looks like this. Oh my god. All pages have a nice edge, all made by the writer herself. And it's also filled with drawings of the characters. All of the characters are displayed from behind because that leaves their faces up to your imagination, which is pretty awesome in my view. I definitely recommend the illustrated edition because it really adds to the story instead of just reading bare text. I think the drawings definitely make this book a lot better. The Night of Elisa is about a woman who finds herself in the dusk world without any memory of her previous life. Together with some friends she meets and the man she falls in love with, who has a very dark secret. She tries to discover what happened to her, where she comes from, what's going on, and they have adventures. On the credits page, which I just showed you as well, there is a little note to you, and I think it's pretty important to share the little note, so I'm just going to read it for you now. A little note to you. The Night of Elisa is a piece of art and a highly experimental work. It is written in some kind of prose with some influence of cinema and comics. If you're in for the sake of a good storytelling and playing with your imagination, this book may be for you. If you're looking for an exquisitely well-written work in a literary fashion, this book may not be for you. The Night of Elisa is not a highly literary story. It doesn't have a lot of words. It kind of floats through the narrative instead of as a normal book. It's very structured, and The Night of Elisa is less structured than an average book, which makes for a different reading experience and will also alienate some readers. So the little note contains a warning that yes, it is written differently, experimentally, and although it's pretty awesome because, you know, it's different, not everyone will like it. Leonard carefully put the mysterious woman on the couch and ran upstairs, storming into Dr. Charles' chamber and waking him with a noise. "Are you out of your mind, Leo?" "You bet I am. In fact, I'm desperate. Hurry, there's an emergency waiting for you in the living room." Dr. Charles put on a robe and slippers and followed Leonard downstairs. Leonard sat close to her head as the doctor examined and medicated the stranger. As you can see, it's not that like James Joyce kind of experimental. It's more that the storytelling in itself is stripped down more to a basic kind of storytelling rather than the embellished, like wordy kind of storytelling as we see in a lot of books, especially long books. Therefore, the book also isn't that very long. It is just about 60,000 words, around something like that. So it's about 200 pages, and it makes for a very quick read. The Night of Elisa has a very great dark atmosphere. It has this kind of gothic feel that kind of resembles like the 19th century gothic fiction. I think a lot of readers will really enjoy that. The book has some content warnings with blood, nudity and dark themes, recommending a 16+ readership. Compared to other books I've read, I wouldn't say these trigger warnings are very necessary. There isn't a lot of sex, there isn't a lot of blood. It's actually, I would recommend maybe a 12+ audience. It's really not that bad or shocking. I think you read a lot more shocking things in a regular YA book. So this wraps up my short discussion of The Night of Elisa. One last thing, if you find a spelling error, I'm so sorry, that is my mistake. I hope you enjoyed this small spotlight on one book, and I hope you have a great day.